Hi, welcome back to Real Life Perspective. It's your girl Nasra Hassan back again in another video. In today's episode, we are going to talk about emotional intelligence. How to develop emotional intelligence. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do click the subscribe button, then hit the bell so that you get notified each time we upload educative content. Do not go anywhere because we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Without further ado, let's dive into today's conversation. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is the ability to master and manage your emotion. And why is it necessary to master or to manage your emotion? Because we are human beings and a lot be happening in our lives, and it's very easy for us to get affected by everything that is happening. You might be here just right now, everything is okay, you are smiling, and something abruptly happens, and all of a sudden the mood changes. That's why it is very important for you to have the ability to master and manage your emotion, because mastering and understanding your emotions better will help you to make better decisions. It will help you to maintain a good relationships with people, but also it will help you in terms of problem solving. That's why it is very important to be able to master and manage your emotion. So let's talk about the tip number one to develop emotional intelligence. Tip number one to develop emotional intelligence is self-awareness. Because when you are self-aware of how you are feeling, it will make it easier for you to first of all understand why you are feeling the way you are feeling, but also it will help you to figure out what to do. It will also help you in terms of developing coping mechanism as far as the emotion is concerned. So if you're a woman, it's very important to be in touch with your body, because as women, our body goes through phases, and the more our body changes, the more it comes with mood swings, with different type of emotions. Out of nowhere, you'll sometimes just feel like annoyed, you'll just feel a certain way, and nothing happened, but you just feel like that. So it means when you check your calendar, that's when you'll get to understand. So it means as a woman, you need to be able to track your cycle. You have to be able to know which day of the month am I in, and this will also help you to know what is happening, why you are feeling the way you are feeling. Because remember, we have hormones, and keep checking your cycle, you'll be able to know why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and when it is hormones, you'll be able to know. Tip number two to develop emotional intelligence: be empathetic enough to understand how other people are feeling and respect their feelings. Put yourself in their shoes. You don't necessarily have to do anything if it is not necessary, but just understanding how other people are feeling and respect it, that's enough. Tip number three, open-mindedness. Be open-minded. The world is like a university. We are constantly learning and evolving. We are not only learning about life, but we keep learning about ourselves, because no one has it all figured out. Yes, you might be knowing who you are to a certain extent, but you don't know fully who you are. So it means being open-minded, you'll keep learning, because the day we shall stop learning is the day we shall stop existing. We keep learning about life, you keep learning about yourself, because the more life happens, the more we evolve, the more you keep developing more skills, more abilities. As an emotional intelligent person, it means you just have to be open-minded, and this will help you to learn a lot about life and about yourself. Note that learning is a lifetime journey, and it never stops. So as long as you're on this planet Earth, you'll keep learning about yourself, about life, about people's behaviors. So keep open-minded. Tip number 4 on how to develop emotional intelligence: admit when you don't know the answer. You don't have to know the answers for everything. No one knows it all, so you don't have to know all the answers. And it is not embarrassing, because some of you feel like if you don't know the answer, people will laugh at you. How will people think about me when I say I don't know? Do you want to know what people think about you? People think about you exactly the way you think about yourself. People won't think anything about you. Just be yourself. When you don't know the answer, don't feel ashamed. It's not a crime. Actually, when you admit that you don't know, people will respect you more. People will see that you are honest enough to admit that you don't know the answer. You are not ignorant, darling. The fact that you don't know and you admit that you don't know means that you are actually open-minded. You want to learn more and you are honest enough. And that makes you wise. That makes you wiser than you think. People actually don't have time to think about you. People have so many problems to solve than thinking about you. You just have to think about yourself, that you are enough. What you know is what you know. What you don't know, you keep learning. Because as I've mentioned, no one has it all figured out. We keep learning, we keep evolving. So learning is endless as long as you are on this planet Earth. Sometimes we'll be feeling ashamed that people will think that we are ignorant because we don't know. Yet even the people that we think that they will maybe laugh at us, they also don't know. They are also learning. No one has it all figured out, including the president of the US, including the president of the Republic of Uganda. Every human being is still figuring out life. Even the people that we read in books, even the people that we watch on TV, every human being, as long as you are a human being. So if you don't know something, it does not make you a less of a person. It means that you are a human being and you're still figuring out life. So don't try to forge or to fidget something when you don't know. Actually, that will make you even look ignorant. Yeah. So tip number 5, don't act or react on impulse. Don't make a permanent decision based on temporary feelings. Don't make any decision when you are angry. Don't make any decision when you are so excited. You don't want to regret later on. If you feel angry or if you feel overexcited, make sure you first take your time and process whatever you are feeling, because you are not in the right state of mind to make a decision, especially when you are angry. So make sure you take your time, process whatever you are feeling, and then make a decision when everything is clear in your mind. When you are angry, remember you are biased. Any decision that you make when you are angry, it will be irrational, and believe me, you will regret it later on. And you don't want to regret. Life is too short to regret. Yeah, so make sure you make the decision when you are in a right state of mind, so that even if anything happens, you will be knowing, yes, I made this decision and I don't regret it, and I'm able to face whatever consequence comes with that decision. Tip number 6, which is the last but not least, take responsibility. You are responsible for your own emotions. You are responsible for your own actions. Your friends, your mother, your children, your husband or your wife are not responsible for your emotions. And another thing you have to note is, just know that the same way you are going through something, everyone else is going through something. Each time there's a major shift in this world, every human being is being affected. You are not the only one who might be affected. Remember that even other people around you might be affected, but they just choose to be positive. They just choose to keep a smile. But it does not mean that they are not affected. It does not mean that they also don't get hurt. They just choose to smile, because at least to make this world better for everyone, for all of us, for you and for other people as well. everyone else is going through a lot, and make sure you don't put your a lot on other people's a lot, because other people are also struggling. The mere fact that they don't choose to show it, or to cry over it, or to behave a certain way does not necessarily mean that they are not hurt. Yeah, don't put your a lot on other people's a lot. Make sure you manage your emotion well, so that you do not affect other people as well. And when you are able to communicate your emotions, it makes it even easier for other people to help you. You help other people to help you only when you are able to communicate your emotions. Don't start behaving inappropriately, or start behaving dramatically uncontrollable simply because of the way how you feel. Think about others as well. Think about, what if we are all affected? What if they are also feeling the same way how I'm feeling? What if they also react like this because of the way they are feeling? What is going to happen? Okay, so make sure you are able to control your emotion. Make sure you communicate. That is the sign of maturity, and that will make you an emotional intelligent person. Okay, and this brings us to the end of this particular episode. I hope you've learned something from this content. If so, kindly leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell us what you found interesting. Don't forget also to like and share if this content resonates with you. From real life perspective, we can't wait to see you in the next episode. Until then, it's a wrap. My name is Nasra Hassan. Bye and stay blessed.